Hi, so you've been thinking about getting a mortgage. You check your credit score through Credit Karma, and you're feeling really good about the score you're seeing. Then you talk to a mortgage lender. They pull your score for the pre-approval, only to find out your score is much lower. Well, you're not alone. See, the reality is there are different scoring models, and so not all credit scores are alike. And mortgages specifically, we use an older scoring model that is definitely more conservative and therefore looks more harshly at your overall payment history, any late payments, and of course your credit card balances, also known as your utilization. In other words, what do you owe on your credit card versus what is your limit? So the scoring model that we used is more conservative, and so therefore almost always your score is going to be a little bit lower when we pull your credit. Also, another misconception is that mortgage lenders will average out your score, and that's not the case either. Basically, we utilize your middle score. So when we pull your credit, we're pulling what's called a tri-merge. We're getting a credit score from Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And then we use the middle one to score and give you your rate, etc. Let me give you an example. We pull your credit. Equifax says you're at a 620. Experian says you're at 625. And TransUnion says you're at 630. 625 would be your middle credit score, and then that would be the one that we would use for getting your interest rate, your pricing, etc. So it's not that we add those three up and divide by three. We're looking at the individual scores, taking the middle one. That's the one that we're going to utilize for your scoring and your rate, that is. Okay? So bottom line here is definitely use Credit Karma and your bank apps to kind of track things. But when you're ready to purchase within the next several months, make sure that you're reaching out to a lender like ourselves, letting us run your credit and see exactly where you're at so that you don't have any surprises at the end. And if for any reason you're lower than what you were thinking you are, or lower than, say, what Credit Karma is showing, we have some time to give you some tips like how you can raise that score up. I hope you found this information helpful, and if you did, please do me a favor, like and subscribe to our page here. And as always, if you have any questions, whether it's concerning getting qualified for a loan, whether it's questions around what we're just talking about, your credit score and how that's impacted and what we use to get that score, feel free to reach out. You can always call us, you can always text us. We're always here to assist you. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. You have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.